welcome to this video. Today we are doing a what I eat in a day whilst on a cut. Right now I'm doing a 4-week cut and I'm just going to show you what I eat in sort of a typical day. This is sort of my go-to meal plan to keep me full and satisfied, and all of these meals I find very delicious. They're a bit more complicated than your maybe usual chicken and rice, but I don't like chicken and rice, so this is what I'm doing. So let's just go to breakfast. So for the oats, I was using these, but these are a bit too large for what I'm doing. I did have to cut these up a little bit, but now I have these. These are the instant ones, but they're gluten-free. But I was just sort of cutting these up so that they're easier to cook, but they didn't really cook very well. So for the oats, I did the oats 30 grams with a lot of water, more than you think. And I do 30 grams of egg whites into it. And then when that's cooked, I mix in 1 scoop of this protein. Just mix it very well. And then I've been doing 100 grams of frozen blueberries, and I sort of let them thaw in the oats. And then I cut up or like break down 1 square of this chocolate, and I sort of just put it all over the oats when they're still warm. And then I do 5 grams of peanut butter drizzled over, and sometimes I like to put a little bit of this. This is 0 or like almost no calories. And then sometimes I put it in the microwave again for like 30 seconds just to melt everything, and it is so delicious. Okay, I'm not sure how appetizing this looks because, well, actually it does look fine. It's just a bit gray because of all the berries and the powder that I mixed together, but this has taken a while because of the oats, so I'm excited to eat. And then I have this ready to go for my lunch. So I'm making my lunch. I have tuna, and I have a can of tuna, and then 150 grams of cottage cheese, and into this I am gonna put a little bit of chili oil and some cut up celery just for the crunch. Okay, so I'm late to work, so I am just gonna grab a banana, a protein drink that has 23 grams of protein. It's like a yogurt skid, and then I mixed in 150 grams of cottage cheese with a can of tuna and water drained, and yeah, chili oil. And then I'm just having this. Amazing. I really like this one. It's new. It's an energy drink, and it reminds me of some candy that I used to love, but I cannot put my finger on which one. But it reminds me of childhood. Actually, chili oil is gonna make everything better, so add that. Pancakes, they are gluten-free and high protein. I do 200 grams of banana, 200 grams of egg whites, 80 grams of these instant oats, or you can use the larger ones. It's all going in the blender anyway. And I did 1 scoop of that protein. I liked the salted caramel protein in this. It was very good. And then I just cooked them on the stove, and they were really nice and moist. And then when I serve them up, I like to top it with some berries, some sugar-free syrup, or I do really like this sugar-free jam as well. So it's nice and voluminous. Noodle bowls. I like to use these. They come in little, like, what are these called? I don't know, just like individual things like this. Sometimes I use the instant ones. I do like all of like these ones. but these are a little bit higher in calories because of the seasoning and the amount. But these ones are made from like bean vermicelli noodles, and they go clear and they sort of get larger, which is nice for the volume. And for the seasoning in this, I just put this in the soup, and I have been putting some seasoned salt that I got in the Asian market, and I do really like this. I got this at a Polish store. It's sort of the same seasoning as what we use for like chicken noodle soup. So I put like a tablespoon of this, some of the salt, and then some gochujang, which is the spicy paste. I put like a teaspoon or something in there. Sometimes I put a tiny bit of cream cheese as well. And then I just put like all the veggies I can think of. I like to put zucchini, I like to put celery, I like to put some frozen veggies, anything I'm sort of feeling. And then I put 1 egg and some shrimp, just like right at the end. And I think that was it that I put in it. Sometimes I like to put surimi or like a lot more stuff, but for the cut, this is what I'm doing. I'm editing and I forgot to make an outro, so here's my outro. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I was gonna do like a 3-day what I eat in a day, but it's mostly the same. But I do have some other variations, so I might do another one whilst on this cut. But ignore all my bruises. I just started wrestling, so I'm all like, it's going away now, but I bruise easily, so be gentle. See you guys later. Bye.